Hello everybody, today is Saturday, July 9th. My name is Tran and I'm glad you're able to join me today. I've created a series of videos on my journey and path with the pancreatic cancer. And I'm currently at stage 4 and it has metastasized through my liver, lungs, my bones, and to that extent, that's all I'm aware of. The tumor itself was diagnosed back in December of 2020 when I was back in Vietnam, and I'm currently in the US today. And I've had a series of chemo treatments and also clinical trials consisting of targeted therapy, immunotherapy, and as well as just chemotherapy. This past week, I had another second round of chemotherapy drug consisting of Gemzar and Abraxane, and that was a previous mix that I had used back in 2021, and it seemed to be relatively effective until it felt like there was a point of diminishing return, and the tumor then metastasized to other areas, and that's when I had gone to further look at additional treatments through clinical trials at the National Institute of Health in Maryland. Currently today, my oncologist is relatively at a point where he's not looking towards other treatments that are available. I don't think there are any, to be frank, and but needless to say, I asked him to go ahead and just we'll go through this chemotherapy. Is better than nothing. The CA19 numbers, the last we had checked, was about 125,000 units. That number is should be less than 37. My lowest number was about 160, and the chemo treatment I had this week, I'm not sure on Wednesday whether the drug was causing the pain, but I was in severe pain most of the day. I would put a scale of 10 to 10 on my pain, and it seems like the pain is about where your hip bone is, so your femur and your pelvis. There's a bone there. It had kind of a sharp internal pain that I don't believe that the morphine was helping at all. I am meeting with the palliative team at the hospital on Monday to look at next steps and other options to help reduce any pain and increase my comfort level. My appetite in general is getting better, but I'm not really that hungry these days, and so I know that I have to eat, and I force myself to eat small bites at a time. Today, was it 4 days after my chemo treatment, I would say that my pain level is about a 4 or 5, which is good. And the reason why I say that is that I've not had to take the immediate release morphine this afternoon, so maybe that will continue. The downside of all of the morphine I'm taking is, of course, the increased constipation. I am taking Flomax as well as finasteride to help with my to start with the urination issue that I have. And it seems to help. And I think other than that, I know when I go outside, and I think I mentioned it in the last few videos, where whenever I go outside, I exert myself. It's very challenging. I don't have, it seems like I have shortness of breath. Even today, this afternoon, I did some housework, some chores, wiping down things and vacuuming, and that I had to do slow, at a slow pace, and also take a break, lots of breaks, I would say, but I was able to get it done. And in general, that's my state right now. I am waiting for hospice to contact me, but I think I'm not too in a rush at this point until I meet with the palliative team on Monday to see what they have to say and what they recommend. So in general, I'm continuing with the chemo treatment, and still steady course of taking the morphine to help manage my pain. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask those below in the comment section, and I'll try to answer those as best as I can. VTL, and I thank you for joining me today, and I hope you have a great day and a great weekend. Take care, and God bless. Goodbye.